The man drank to the point of stomach bleeding in order to pay for his mother's medical bills. But little did he know at the moment of signing the contract, the company's secretary signed in his place, causing the original $200,000 bonus to shrink to just $2,000. Angry, the man immediately confronted the company's boss. But the boss, who had an inappropriate relationship with the secretary, naturally didn't help him. He said whoever's name was on the contract got the bonus. The man explained he had worked for over a month on this deal, even spending time in the hospital because of it, while the secretary only signed and took all the reward. But the boss refused to listen, saying $2,000 was enough, and accused him of stealing credit from the new employee. If he was unhappy, he could quit. After the man followed him outside, he saw the boss announce in front of everyone that the secretary had been promoted to the new sales department manager, while the man who was originally the manager was demoted to a regular employee. Everyone was shocked, and the man quickly asked the secretary to explain. But the secretary shamelessly claimed that she was the one who landed the deal for the company. The boss immediately backed her up, and angrily told the man to quit if he couldn't handle it. Thinking about his mother still needing medical bills, the man planned to first have his travel expenses reimbursed. But when he went to do so, the finance department said all the orders he signed were in the secretary's name, and he had used the company's name for personal gain. Not only would they not reimburse his expenses, but they would also mark his business trips as absenteeism. Furious, the man was told by the finance department that if he had any issues he should ask the boss for a signature. Seeing this, the man had no choice but to angrily go find the boss. But on the way he ran into a former unscrupulous supplier, who mocked him, saying he was now a key partner with the company. At that moment the man realized that just days ago the secretary had reached a deal with him. Quickly he went to find the boss, but when he entered he saw the boss in an intimate act with the secretary. The boss angrily asked what he wanted, and the man immediately brought up the issue of changing the supplier. He explained that the partner chose them for their high-quality raw materials, and now the secretary had privately changed suppliers, which could cause the partner to cancel the deal, but the secretary, to profit from it, claimed the materials from the shady supplier were fine, and even cheaper than the previous ones. Hearing this, the boss didn't want to discuss further, and immediately kicked the man out. The man realized that explaining to the boss was futile, and decided to wait for the secretary to leave before explaining again. He then requested the boss to reimburse his travel expenses, but the boss said he could only reimburse $5,000, and said he was being kind by not firing him. The secretary quickly agreed. Seeing the man suffering, both of them felt pleased. Just then an employee rushed in to inform them that a group of villagers was protesting downstairs. Hearing this, they quickly went downstairs, where the villagers demanded the boss explain the sudden change of the supplier, but the boss didn't respond. Instead, he said he would no longer buy any raw materials from them, and ordered the security to drive them away. At this moment the man arrived just in time. Upon learning the situation, he felt helpless. Seeing the villagers' hard work of the year about to go to waste, he immediately knelt in front of them, promising he would find a way to sell their raw materials. But hearing this, the secretary immediately laughed. The man also reminded the boss that the materials bought by the secretary had quality problems, and they should continue buying from the villagers. After saying this, he was about to call the partner. Seeing this, the secretary immediately knocked the phone out of his hand, and falsely accused the man of embezzling from the company, now trying to sabotage the company's